Absolutely. Did you revert because of a man? Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, peeps. Today's gonna be a very fun video. I'm actually excited to do this video. You already read the title, so let's get straight into the video. I have the assumptions on my phone, so that's why it's right here. The first one is, did you revert because of a man? My answer is absolutely not. At the end of the day, there's no compulsion in Islam, so even if you reverted because of a man, it's really not because of a man. It's because Allah allowed that man to be in your life. He was just an avenue for you to learn about Islam, basically. That's how I see it. But me, no. I did my own research. I became Muslim because Allah guided me to it from my curiosity, basically. The next question is, were you forced to become Muslim? No. Like I said, there's no compulsion in Islam. You cannot be forced to become Muslim. The next one is, do you regret reverting? No. Okay, next is, did your family disown you? No, my family did not disown me, but my mother does say crazy stuff to me. So the next question is, were you happier after reverting? Yes. For me, there was a sense of peace and a very, very strong calmness about me after I reverted. I was just very calm, like nothing could phase me, none of that. The next one is, do you miss celebrating Christian holidays? Do I miss it? No, I don't. The next question is, did you know everything about Islam before reverting? Absolutely not. I'm constantly learning. Did you revert overnight? No, it took me
One eternity later.
a couple years to revert, but I'm gonna put my revert story on one of these sides so you can click it and see about my story. The next question is, you still have doubts sometimes? Mm, I don't have doubts about the religion, but I do have doubts about myself and like staying disciplined and consistent. Was reverting the hardest decision you've ever made? Not really. No, not for me. Did you become perfect after reverting? Absolutely not. I would never consider myself perfect. Nobody is ever going to be perfect. Only Allah is perfect, and Allah is not even a person. The next question is, do you never miss a prayer? Yes, but I make them back up. May Allah forgive me and make it easier for me. I mean, is, do you read the Quran every day? No, I do not. May Allah make it easier for me. I mean, did Islam make your anxiety disappear? No, but it gave me tools to help cope with my anxiety. Do you feel closer to Allah than ever before? Um, it fluctuates. Sometimes I feel closer to Allah, and sometimes I feel like I'm just doing a routine, but I still keep pushing myself. I surround myself with people that give me great reminders, and I'm very grateful for that. Alhamdulillah. Do you still struggle with consistency? Because I can't even say the word. Do you still struggle with consistency? Absolutely. I definitely do. Is learning Arabic easy? Mm, yes and no. You have to stay consistent with it, but like once you learn the alphabet, everything else is just kind of like how you pronounce and say stuff. Praying 5 times a day is difficult. Yes, I would say yes. Fajr is the main one that be kicking me in my butt because I'm not a morning person. But for Allah, I try to be. Do you feel guilty when you make mistakes? At the beginning, yes, I was extremely hard on myself when I first reverted to Islam because I kind of had this stereotype in my head that like Muslims were perfect people, especially Muslims that were outwardly Muslim. And what I mean by that is like hijabis, niqabis, brothers who wear thobes all the time, and kufis and kufayas and things of that nature. Like I used to think that if I outwardly look Muslim, then I have to be very hard on myself inwardly so that I can match, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I was very hard on myself. Um, Now I give myself grace when needed, but I still have expectations for myself. I'll say that. Do you constantly worry about doing things correctly? Not really. At first, yes, but not anymore. Okay, this is just going to be part one. That's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any extra questions that you want me to answer or any other assumptions that you guys have, comment them down below. And inshallah, I will answer them in the next video. Bye.